Today I'm about to show you my thinking process, which will help you win most of your games. Solo queue experience may be tough, but it's not impossible to control your games. So this game I've queued into a team with 2 premates. They decide to have a safe drop, and while we are dropping, I'm checking where the other teams are landing. I also open a map just to check the trajectory of the dropship, which will help me to have an idea where the enemy team's most likely to be playing during the game. Since no one is dropping near us, we can be more separated while looting, in order to cover bigger ground and obtain more loot. So let's talk about first step, efficient looting. I open my inventory to check what my teammates have, and I notice that all 3 of us have light weapons. This may cause a problem in the future, like not having enough ammo per person and lack of weapon attachments. So even though I already have a purple mag, I switch from light to heavy just to guarantee that my teammates are able to be more efficient in the fight while sacrificing a purple mag in the process. So at this point, looting is done. We need to find a team to fight because KP is also important in rank. Eventually we find a team, but we can't afford to engage in that battle for several reasons. First is they have high ground and long range weapons, which means if we decide to push them, they have an advantage on us. Imagine if we push them. At this point, while pushing them, they will have a lot of shots on us, making us waste heals until we reach them. Also, next ring is quite far, meaning even if we win the fight, they might not have enough heals to provide us a secure rotation to the ring. The only fights that we can afford right now are third-party fights, because if we third-party a team outside the ring, we can guarantee enough heals for later game. So I convince my teammates not to take that fight and go closer to the ring. While rotating, I notice gunshots, and here is our opportunity to engage in a fight. Fight is over. At this point we cannot sacrifice anyone, so I drop his shield, just to save Seer's life. Remember one thing, to be a good player and to take shots in a team, you should always pay attention to your teammates. Either it's health, shields, ammo or weapons. I see so many people calling shots without actually paying attention to what their teammates are doing. It normally ends up with them dying and blaming teammates for their own mistakes. Remember, if you want to call shots, look at your teammates. Don't be a stupid idiot that thinks that they know how to play, but actually they're pretty shit in IGLing. We loot for a bit, then we decide to get out. I also noticed that Horizon doesn't have much health, so I decide to stick close to her in case she needs help. She actually goes down while I wasn't looking, so I correct that mistake, go back and revive her. Notice me looking back while we are getting closer to zone. I did it just to understand if she needs a heat shield. Of course I could look at the map, but she could be on low ground and enemies could be nearby. The goal at this point is reunite with Seer and wait for the end game. So now I'm trying to understand what will be the best position for our team to stay in, always on the lookout for the enemies. At this point I'm doing something bad, which is wasting bullets and heals. So after some time I call for our team to only shoot and peek when it's necessary. Also, just to mention it, at this point while I'm using shield battery, I'm looking at Seer, I check his health and enemy health, so I'm counting on Seer to be able to finish that guy. But also I'm on the lookout to push in case someone wanted to jump on Seer. Last squad left, full aggressive mode on, and we win this game. Subscribe, because next season I might do a solo rookie to master rank guide.